We gaan kijken naar een exclusief video-interview met Ben Forta bij Adobe Max 2008.
Working. That was work. Yes, it was work. Let me guess, you were beta testing.
Yes, I was.
Beta testing. So,
Alright, we're standing with Ben Forta, a deep programmer, writer in the field of ColdFusion, etc. You did the keynote this morning about ColdFusion. What's the main difference between version 8 and version 7?
Well, version 8 is the current shipping version. The version we started showing a little bit about is the next major version, which will be version 9, currently codenamed Centaur. There's a lot of things, we haven't talked a lot of detail about it, but what we have said is more of an emphasis on integration with other products in the suite, including better Flex integration, better Air integration, better Ajax integration as well. We've also talked about new ways to talk to underlying databases like object relational mapping integration. But the most exciting part of what's coming in the future of ColdFusion is an IDE. ColdFusion used to have an IDE way back in the 90s. Hasn't had an IDE in about 8 years.
It was a Lara product?
Yes, it was an Lara product, exactly. It had a ColdFusion Studio. And then when we became a Macromedia product, we kind of de-emphasized Studio and haven't done anything with it since. And developers over the years have used Dreamweaver. About a third of all ColdFusion developers use Dreamweaver for ColdFusion development. About a third are using Eclipse for some plugins. And the other third are using a variety of things from the old home site and Studio to Notepad or anything else. But developers really want an integrated IDE. And as ColdFusion has grown in complexity, and ColdFusion does a lot. It's a big, powerful product and language now.
Could you compare it to the .NET platform or in Java?
So ColdFusion comparing to Java and .NET actually is not a good comparison. ColdFusion runs on top of Java. ColdFusion is Java internally, right? So if you want to compare ColdFusion to .NET or ColdFusion to Java, you got to compare ColdFusion on top of Java to JSP on Java, or perhaps ColdFusion on Java to ASP.NET on .NET. And then yes, there's a good comparison. You compare the underlying platform Java to .NET, and on top of Java, ColdFusion is a very productive environment that gives you all the benefits of Java. You can write Java code. You have all the power, all the performance, all the scalability, everything Java offers you.
Could you explain the less code phrase?
Yeah, so we actually have, ColdFusion is a tag-based language, and it's designed with high-level abstractions. So if you, for example, want to generate an email message, in Java you'll write a bunch of code to make call Java mail APIs. In ColdFusion, one tag, and that tag calls those APIs for you internally. We actually have a port of the standard Java pet shop application, the benchmark application, and we kept the same backend and just replaced all the front-end code from Java to ColdFusion. And for every 100 lines of Java code, it's 12 lines of ColdFusion for the exact same application. So yeah, ColdFusion is designed to be a very productive language. You write less code to maintain, very easy to manage. But ColdFusion is only there at developer time. At runtime, it's pure Java. There's no CFML language at runtime. You're writing code, it gets compiled down to Java bytecode, and you get all the benefits of Java. At runtime, it is pure Java, and it can be deployed on WebSphere, on JBoss, and all the standard J2E servers. You get the benefits of Java and the benefits of productivity all in one.
Programming ColdFusion markup language is compared to programming HTML?
Yeah, absolutely. The ColdFusion markup language was designed to look like HTML. And if you're comfortable with HTML concepts like tags and tag pairs and attributes, then you already know everything you need to do to do ColdFusion development.
Okay. When looking at the latest, the newest interface of ColdFusion Studio, can it now be suitable for other people than engineers to program tools and applications?
Yeah, so ColdFusion is very popular for a variety of developers. Java developers find it very useful because they can do low-level Java and then have an abstractions here where appropriate. It appeals to a variety of developers. Flex developers like it because it has very tight Flex integration, makes it very simple to build a ColdFusion backend for a Flex or an Air application. And then with the next IDE that's coming, the IDE codenamed Bolt, which will be coming out together with the next ColdFusion, we've now developed a IDE that runs in Eclipse together with Flex Builder. And so you end up with a development environment that lets you very easily move back and forth between Flex and between ColdFusion, or for that matter Java and anything else with Eclipse plugins, and it becomes really easy to build these complete applications. So absolutely, the language will be familiar. Most developers who know other languages can learn ColdFusion in a few hours. It's that easy. But the IDE will also be very comfortable and integrated as well.
So version 9 of ColdFusion will be about easy programming, integration, and easy connecting?
Yeah, I mean ColdFusion is always about one thing, it's about productivity. That's really all ColdFusion is about. It's make you get a lot done very quickly, very productive. ColdFusion Centaur 9 will improve the productivity story with better integration, with the accompanying IDE story as well, simplifying working with data servers, simplifying working with Flex and Air, simplifying working with other popular back office formats like Exchange and other things as well, .NET integrations, absolutely, all about productivity.
Okay. Why should people who are now programming .NET or just straight Java to enterprise using that platform, why should they move to ColdFusion?
So if someone is a .NET developer, I'm not sure they should, to be honest. If someone's a .NET developer, then their backend, they've already got a lot of investment in .NET, and I wouldn't want them to all throw that away. ColdFusion can use the same backend. It can use IIS, it can use SQL Server, it can use Exchange, and you can use the same front ends. But honestly, they're probably better off looking at how something like Flex and Air can be used in conjunction with the .NET backend. So they're welcome to take a look at ColdFusion. My guess is it probably won't appeal to them because there'll be too much reworking of what they've done already. For Java developers, though, absolutely they should, because ColdFusion deploys on top of Java, and you can use all your underlying Java code. You can call all your existing JSPs, any classes you've written, and so now you still have all the power of Java, but instead of writing lots and lots of Java code to do manipulating forms, you got simple tags to do it all for you. I mean, ColdFusion and Java really is the ideal combination.
Okay. Thank you, Ben Forta. Thank you.
Thank you.